Hi guys, so title of this video today is quick and easy head coverings. So basically kind of self-explanatory. I've got 3 types of head coverings I want to cover today, so I'm going to try and be as quick as possible but also give you all the information as well so that you can make a choice over whether you want to wear any of these things or buy any of these things. First of all, before I do anything, none of these things have I been given by any of the companies that make them. They are all either given to me by somebody else or I've purchased them myself. So, the first one that I want to talk about is a buff. Now, if you know what a buff is, then this bit will probably be a bit boring. But for those of you who don't know, buff is a type of piece of fabric that can be used in a multitude of different ways. It can be used as a head covering, it can be used as a scarf, as a I guess like a, you know, around your neck as a scarf, or as like a kind of snood, or just so many different things. Generally worn by people who are quite sporting, so it's kind of amusing that I'm wearing it because I'm not sporty at all. But I had known about these for a long time, hadn't tried one, had looked at them and thought, oh, I don't think I'd really like them very much. I didn't really see how it would work for me. And then somebody who has hair loss gave me one because they didn't want it anymore. And I just thought, oh well, I'll give it a try and see if I like it. And it actually works really well for me. It's a tube of fabric like this. And you can kind of scrunch it up, so you can make a headband out of it if you just wanted to cover like the top of your head. Or you can make it a full covering, like a sort of turban out of it. What I'm going to do in a minute is show you how I do that. The fabric itself, on these particular ones I have, is called Cool Max fabric. It's, I don't know whether it's designed by Buff, but basically it's meant to wick moisture, so like sweat, away from your scalp if you're really hot. And also, I suppose if it's cold, to keep you warm also. So it's quite nice and fine, which is great for head coverings because you don't want loads and loads and loads of fabric. Although some people have commented to me that when they wear it in that kind of style, they do get quite a bunch of fabric at the nape of the neck. So this would be the top of the head and they would have it like that. And that sort of can be quite irritating, so that's something to bear in mind. Cost about, I think about £13, somewhere between 12 and 14, so I think it might be £13.50 or something like that. I ordered this one, I got obviously from the person with hair loss. The ones that I got in the summer, my mum got me for my birthday, and I ordered them, well, we ordered them together because she wanted me obviously to pick ones that I liked, the patterns and colours of. We ordered them and the shipping was so quick. I think it was literally like I got them the next day or something. So that was pretty amazing, very good, you know, service. So I got one that looks like this, and I really like this because a lot of different colours within the pattern, so that means I can wear it with quite a lot of different outfits. And then I got one like this. So you can see they're all different patterns and colours. You can get, I think, plain ones. They don't all have to be patterns. I'm sure they do plain ones. And then this one. It's really, really nice. So the pros of them, they're lightweight. So if you're travelling, or if you want to just put one in your bag, in case you had some kind of emergency, which I do. I carry around like a headscarf or a scarf or something in case I have some kind of emergency, like something goes wrong and I just want to shove something on my head. Even when I wear wigs. They're lightweight. That you can pack them easily if you're going on holiday or something. You know, they don't rumple up, they don't crease in the same way that things like my silk scarves would. You know, they could get really, really creased. These are really easy to look after. You can just put them in the wash. They wash up really well. Really, really, I love it. They're so easy. They're also really comfy because they are very lightweight and nice and fine. I do actually have one made by another company called Seasalt, which is, it's a bit like a buff. Again, it's a tube of fabric. And it's made from jersey cotton, this one, and it's organic, I think. And it's, I don't know, it's thicker than the buffs, and it has a seam, a visible seam. So I find I have to wear it so that's not showing, and I can find that that's a little bit bulky and a little bit irritating. But I do still wear it, I quite like it. The good thing about this one is that you have the ability to kind of turn the edge up and have quite a nice kind of edging to it. So you can put that around the edge of your face and then have the pattern coming further back. You can also wear it, I think, inside out, so you get some nice different colour there, different option. So that one's fine, and again I think that one was probably in a similar price point to the buffs. The other thing I think about these types of head covers, they're really good for if you're going doing sporting activities, as I said, beach, even swimming. You probably could swim in one as long as you didn't like go underwater. Anything where you want a bit of a casual look, so like the gym as well. And yeah, overall I really like them. I don't wear them all the time, but I do find them a really good option for days where I'm not feeling very well, or I don't have a lot of patience or time to start tying headscarves or putting wigs on, you know, just really simple and easy. So I think they are a really good option if you're looking for something where you can just have quite a few different colours, and it takes me probably a maximum a couple of minutes to put one on, so it's really, really quick, very comfy. The other thing is, before I forget, you can actually wear them in bed. I sometimes, if my head's really cold, I will wear one in bed. So, you know, make what you will out of it, but it does seem to work quite well because they're very stretchy. So my second head cover that I really, really like, that's again, now this one's really, really inexpensive. I think they probably cost a few pounds at the most, with probably for you in America a few dollars. Really cheap bandanas. The bandana is basically, for those of you who don't know, I think most people know what it is. It's a cotton square of fabric which you fold opposing corners to each other, opposite corners, and you get yourself a triangle, and then you just put that over your head, tie it. The downside obviously is that if you are completely bald, unless you've got a really big one, it won't cover this part of your head, so you may find that that's a problem. Obviously it depends whether that's imperative that you cover that. The thing I do like about them, they're cotton, they wash up well, again they're lightweight, you can put one in your bag, they're easy to pack if you're going on holiday or going to stay at someone's house. You can have lots of different colours and patterns in them. I use them sometimes as underscarves, like if I'm wearing a silk scarf, so that it gives it some grip. Just really easy, comfy, and I wear them quite a bit around the house. Okay guys, so hopefully you can see this. This is a buff that I'm wearing. This is how I start with it. I put it over my head so it's around my neck, and then I pull it back like you would pull back a headband until I have like the length of it, like this. And then what I normally do is I just twist it like that, and then just tuck it in at the back, like that. So it's like a reverse turban, because normally that part on the turban would be here, so you would twist it and tuck it in there. So for me, you know, how long does that take to put on? Probably like at the most a couple of minutes. Sometimes I'll fiddle around with it and make sure it's 100% comfortable, because you can get a little bit of a lump, so I would normally fiddle around with it. So that's my so that was my first, head cover. Second was the bandana. The third are my Bonnyton hats. I had one which I did a review on last year, and that was the first one that I had, and I really, really liked it, and that was this one, and I designed it myself, and they made it up based on one of their hats, which is a stitched hat, so the base of it is kind of that, and I just added some features like a nice little flower and a nice band around the front. I don't know if you can see it. Now these hats are made from jersey cotton, so the band's there. It's like that, and that just flips up over the head. These hats are jersey cotton, so they're stretchy, they're soft, again very much like the buff, they're lightweight, they fit the head really well, so they kind of cling to the head. If you look back on some of my old videos, you'll see at one point I was wearing this one a lot because I really, really liked it. You can get these types of hats in like the States from headcovers.com. You're looking for something that's kind of soft, stretchy, and kind of snug fitting. For me, again, this is really easy. You just put it on and it just, you know, it's just so simple. Just put it on, give a few adjustments to make sure that it looks nice, and out the door. So again, really good if you could wear that formal, informal work, whatever, you know. You can get them in different colours. Bonnyton hats, they're custom made, so each one's made to order. You can ask for, if you wanted specific things, you can ask for them to incorporate those or come up with your own sort of design. And the lady who runs it, she's really, really nice, very easy to deal with, so excellent. So on the basis of that one, I ordered another one, and what she did, I said, can I have some samples of fabric, because I want to have a look and find, you know, something that will go with other things I have in my wardrobe, which I don't have perhaps a scarf that goes with, or I want to wear a hat with. So this one is the one that they made me, and again, this one doesn't have a flower on it. It has just the band at the front going around to the back, and it sort of tapers, so it's narrower at the nape, as you can see there, and wider at the front over the front hairline. I'm going to put it on and show you what it looks like in a second. I really, really like it. Again, it's really soft, it's comfy, it keeps my head warm in the winter, in the summer, spring, summer, if it's not too hot. I can wear it to protect my head. So I think all round it's really good purchase, and I really like the colour. And again, you know, that's so easy to put on and so comfortable and easy to, you know, pack. Again, you can pack them, and because they're the jersey cotton, you know, they just don't really get sort of creased in the way that some other options that I've tried have. So I'm going to try that hat on, come back and show you. Okay, so here's the hat from Bonnyton Hats. As you can see, it's really cute, really nice fitting. I've worn it out. Someone made a really nice comment, said, oh, I love your hat, it looks like something out of the House of Elliot, which I think was set in the 1920s or the 1930s. And the thing I find with it is that you do forget you're wearing it, because it is so soft and comfy. And some things I wear on my head, and you know, you're kind of slightly conscious of it, or during the time I might be wearing it, I'll kind of think, oh, I really wish I could take this off. Whereas with these hats, I don't feel like that. So I really like the fact, I'm just looking in the mirror, that this one, just like the other one, they're just easy. The gathering, you can kind of bring as much of that forward onto the top of the head as you want. So if you're someone who has no hair, that can give you a little bit more volume on the top of your head, which is quite nice. Makes it look like you've got something there a little bit more than you have. The same with the back, you can kind of push it down if you want, or you can bring it up a bit more. It's up to you when you put it on. My other hat is like that too, so I sort of fold it and I mess around with it a little bit when I put it on, make sure get it look how I want it to look. Yeah, so I'm really happy with that. So those are my 3 at the moment top tips for options which are really easy and suit most people. Of course, you have to try, and some people will find, like the buffs for example, you know, they don't like them because they are very close to the head and might prefer something like this, kind of like a hat. Other people will really like the buffs because you can wear them for sports and stuff and they don't look out of place. You know, you just have to really, I've found, give things a try, and if you don't like it, you can probably find somebody else to take it off your hands. But as I say, yeah, they're my top tips, so I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.